Hi, my loves. Olive is officially back. It's been a while. Did you guys miss me? I'm so happy you've returned to our home right here. In today's video, we're going to discuss one of the most important parts of the IELTS exam, the speaking test. Many students struggle to get a higher band score in speaking, often ending up with a score of band 5 or 6. If you're someone who's aiming for a higher score, this video is for you. We'll look at the common mistakes that lead to a lower score and, more importantly, how you can fix them. Whether you're preparing for the IELTS test or just curious about what to improve, this video will give you clear steps to boost your speaking performance. Mistake 1. Limited vocabulary. One of the most common mistakes in the speaking test is using a limited range of vocabulary. If you're constantly repeating the same words or using basic language, you might score lower. Why is this a problem? The IELTS speaking test rewards you for using a wide variety of vocabulary to express yourself clearly and accurately. If your vocabulary is limited, it will show in your score. Example: weak answer. I like reading books. Reading books is good. Improved answer. I really enjoy reading, especially novels, because they allow me to escape into different worlds and experience new perspectives. For example, I recently read The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, which was incredibly inspiring. How to fix it? Learn new words every day. Focus on learning new words related to common IELTS topics such as health, education, technology, etc. Write down any new vocabulary and practice using it in sentences. Use synonyms. Instead of repeating the same word, try to use synonyms. For example, instead of saying good, try excellent, fantastic, or remarkable. Don't memorize answers. Memorized answers might sound unnatural. Instead, practice with various vocabulary and phrases to keep your responses flexible. Mistake 2. Simple sentence structures. Many students use only simple sentence structures in the speaking test. This means their responses are short and lack variety, which can limit your band score. Why is this a problem? The examiner is looking for your ability to use different sentence structures, including complex and compound sentences. This shows that you can express your ideas in a more sophisticated way. Example: weak answer. I like sports. I play football. Improved answer. I love playing sports because it keeps me fit and energized. Football, for example, is one of my favorite sports because it requires both physical endurance and teamwork. How to fix it? Use a mix of simple, compound, and complex sentences. For example, instead of saying, I like sports, I play football, try, I enjoy sports because they help me stay fit and active. For example, I play football on weekends with my friends. Use conjunctions and linking words. Words like although, because, however, and therefore can help you connect ideas and create more complex sentences. Practice regularly. The more you practice using different sentence types, the easier it will become during the test. Mistake 3. Not answering the question fully. Sometimes, candidates don't answer the question fully. You may give a brief answer and not explain it well enough, which can lower your score. Why is this a problem? The examiner wants to see your ability to give detailed answers and elaborate on your opinions. If you don't answer fully, it can affect your score, especially in fluency and coherence. Example: weak answer. Yes, I like to read. Improved answer. Yes, I absolutely love reading because it helps me relax and expand my knowledge. I particularly enjoy reading fiction as it allows me to immerse myself in different worlds and experience various emotions. For instance, I recently read Harry Potter and it was a captivating experience. How to fix it. Understand the question. Make sure you fully understand the question before answering. If you're unsure, ask the examiner to repeat it. Expand your answers. Don't give short one-sentence answers. Instead, give examples, reasons, and details. For example, instead of just saying, "I like traveling," you could say, "I love traveling because it allows me to explore new cultures and try different cuisines. Last year, I traveled to Japan and I had the chance to experience traditional Japanese food, which was incredible." Don't rush. Take your time to think and provide a detailed answer. A well-thought-out answer is better than a rushed one. Mistake 4. Mispronunciation. Mispronunciation can be a big problem, even if you know the correct word. If you mispronounce a word, the examiner might not understand you, and it can lower your score. Why is this a problem? Clear pronunciation is crucial in the speaking test. If your pronunciation makes it difficult for the examiner to understand, it affects your score for pronunciation. Example: weak answer. I like to go to the beach. I enjoy it very much. Improved answer. I like going to the beach because it helps me unwind and enjoy nature. The sound of the waves and the fresh air make it a perfect escape from daily stress. How to fix it. Listen carefully to native speakers. Watch movies, listen to podcasts, or use language apps to listen to how words are pronounced. Record yourself. Record your answers and listen to them. Identify words you have trouble pronouncing and practice them. Practice with phonetic symbols. Learning the International Phonetic Alphabet, IPA, can help you pronounce words correctly. Mistake 5. Speaking too slowly or too fast. Speaking at a very slow pace can make you sound unsure, while speaking too quickly can make it hard for the examiner to understand you. Why is this a problem? The examiner needs to assess your fluency and coherence. Speaking too slowly can give the impression that you're struggling, while speaking too fast can cause confusion. Example: weak answer, speaking too slowly. I like to play football because it is fun. Improved answer, natural pace. I really enjoy playing football because it's not only fun, but it also keeps me fit and helps me develop teamwork skills. I play with my friends on the weekends, and it's always a great time. How to fix it. Practice speaking at a natural pace. Record yourself speaking at a normal speed and listen to how it sounds. Focus on fluency, not speed. It's more important to speak clearly than to speak quickly. Practice speaking at a comfortable pace where your words are clear, but you're not rushing. Take pauses. If you need a moment to think, it's okay to pause briefly. This will give you time to form your next sentence without rushing. Mistake 6. Overusing fillers. Many candidates use fillers like you know, or like when they're unsure about what to say next. Why is this a problem? Overusing fillers can make you sound less confident and can negatively affect your fluency score. Example: weak answer. I like traveling because It's fun. Improved answer: I love traveling because it gives me the opportunity to explore new places and experience different cultures. Last year, I visited France and it was one of the best experiences of my life. How to fix it: pause instead of using fillers. If you need a moment to think, try pausing briefly rather than filling the silence with words like Practice speaking without fillers. Record yourself and listen for fillers. Practice speaking clearly and confidently without using them. Be confident. Remember, it's okay to take a brief pause and think before answering. The examiner is assessing your ability to speak clearly and logically, not your ability to speak without hesitation. Mistake 7. Lack of coherence. Some students fail to organize their thoughts in a logical and clear way. When your ideas jump around or are hard to follow, it affects your coherence score. Why is this a problem? Coherence means that your ideas are connected and flow logically. If your response is hard to follow, the examiner will struggle to assess your ability to express ideas clearly. Example: weak answer: I like traveling. Traveling is fun, and I go to many places. Improved answer: I enjoy traveling because it allows me to explore new cultures and meet interesting people. For example, last year I went to Japan, where I had the chance to experience traditional tea ceremonies and learn about the country's rich history. How to fix it: use linking words. Words like firstly, on the other hand, and in conclusion help structure your response logically. Plan your answer. Before speaking, take a few seconds to organize your ideas. This helps you answer clearly and stay on track. Practice storytelling. Try to explain things step by step or in order as you would tell a story. This keeps your response coherent. Conclusion. So, to recap, these are the main mistakes that could lower your IELTS speaking band score. 1. Limited vocabulary. 2. Simple sentence structures. 3. Not answering the question fully. 4. Mispronunciation. 5. Speaking too slowly or too fast. 6. Overusing fillers. 7. Lack of coherence. Now, let's be clear. If you focus on fixing these issues, you can definitely improve your score and aim for a band 7 or higher. Keep practicing, expand your vocabulary, work on your fluency and pronunciation, and soon you'll be ready to ace the speaking test. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below if you have any questions or if you want to share your own tips for improving in IELTS speaking. Good luck with your preparation, and I'll see you in the next video.